going on, everybody? I go by the name of Kari, and I want to thank you guys for joining me here today on Sneaker Fetish. Well, today is December 30th, 2018, and that means that it is the 34th birthday of the king himself, LeBron James. So we have a special edition sneaker that recently came out. We're going to take a look at. Without further ado, let's get straight into it. First thing, as I always want to talk about, is the box. Now, Nike, I don't know what y'all are doing. I really wish that you guys had done something a little bit different with the box, since this was a special shoe with a special story behind it. But unfortunately, we didn't get any special packaging with this one. No special paper, just a regular LeBron box. Boom. And there it is, ladies and gentlemen. This is the LeBron 16 SB, or Superbron. Very interesting history about this sneaker. Let's take it all the way back to 2005-2006 season. LeBron James exploded onto the scene, as we all know. $90 million deal from Nike, huge endorsements, and he lived up to all of the expectations that he had from the people that have been watching him since his high school days. He had done so well so early in his career that he got dubbed Superman. Now, as a result, there were a couple of player edition, special edition sneakers that had been floating around in the atmosphere, a couple that he had worn over the years, but nothing official had ever released until the MVP race for 2006. Now, unfortunately, he lost that MVP title to Steve Nash, which was a highly disputed MVP race given the amount of people that were in that running as well, including LeBron James. But unfortunately, since LeBron never won that award, obviously the sneaker never released. Now, that colorway originally was intended for the LeBron 3. However, now Nike has decided to come out with the new Lebron Watch campaign for the LeBron 16 and add those Superman colors onto his latest model. If you're not familiar with Lebron Watch, it's a special initiative that Nike and the Sneakers app started, where for certain times when LeBron hits the court for certain games, Nike will release a special edition LeBron in a special colorway similar to this one. Now, the first wave of the LeBron Watch was amazing with the LeBron 15, and we saw some really incredible colorways based on favorite sneakers of LeBron himself. Looks like they're continuing that with LeBron Watch 2, and this is the first sneaker out of that collection. The upper of the shoe, of course, is the same. You have the same Battle Knit 2.0, the same silhouette. Nothing really has changed about the sneaker overall. What has changed, of course, are the materials and the colors. Keeping in theme with the whole Superman theme, you're gonna get blue, yellow, and red all throughout the sneaker, just like the Superman logo. All white Battle Knit 2.0 going down the lateral and medial side of the shoe, as well as on the toe box. Towards the heel of the shoe, you have this really nice red leather swoosh outlined in yellow. On the medial side of the shoe, you're gonna see that old school LJ23 logo, similar to the Superman logo in design and color. Right underneath that blue patent leather, you're gonna have this nice yellow plastic with that swoosh on the medial side wrapping around the heel of the shoe. Towards the front of the shoe, on the medial side, you're gonna see that nice stitched LRJ for, of course, LeBron's initials. You have a blue midsole for the rest of the midsole, breaking away from that yellow, but then the yellow picks back up, wrapping around the toe box of the shoe, right above that herringbone rubber that goes on the outsole of the shoe. Again, on the toe box, you have this yellow strip that goes right across the top of the toe box there with that same old school LJ23 logo. Really nice white leather tongue on this shoe, but you get that nice blue tongue logo with the yellow inside of it and that red lion right there in the middle. Getting down to the outsole of the shoe here, of course, you have these nice air units that are in red, and on the outsole of the shoe, you have the blue Dunkman logo against that red outsole on the back of the shoe and the midfoot, and the blue outsole towards the front of the shoe. Last but not least, you have a blue insole with that really nice stitch, kind of plush LeBron 23 logo right there on the heel. Last but not least, you have the number 3 in Roman numerals going across the back of the heel pull on the left shoe, and you have the number 16 on the right shoe going across the same spot. Now, the reason that's there is because this Superman colorway originally was supposed to be on the LeBron 3. Not only that, but Nike has actually decided to release a LeBron 3 retro in this same colorway coming up in the next couple of weeks. So that's the shoe in general. Now, here's my 2 cents about this one. I actually like this shoe a lot more in hand than I saw online. When I first saw it online, I thought the color was god awful. I thought it looked atrocious. But now that I'm seeing it in hand, it actually does look better. Now, the good news is that I actually don't think that Nike was planning on releasing this shoe generally the way that it did. The way that Nike actually dropped this shoe was that they released it on the draw, which is basically the random raffle that they do for really exclusive and really hyped up sneakers. However, the next day, Nike did a general release of this shoe in all sizes, and honestly, the shoe kind of sad. And the reason why I think the shoe's sad is because it wasn't worth that much money on StockX. So all the boys that normally would rush in to buy up all the stock to resell it on StockX saw that there really wasn't much money in it and decided to leave it alone. But I think that's good news for people who are LeBron enthusiasts and or who are general collectors, because it'll be really easy to get your hands on it. And honestly, I think this shoe will age well. Honestly, if you're a reseller, you might have actually wanted to pick yourself up a pair of these, because I actually could see the value of them going up, but it's going to take you a couple of years in order to get there. Now, what I will also say is that the LeBron 3, even though it's going to use these same materials and this exact same colorway, just the shape of that shoe, the way that it looks, and the little more history that it has versus the LeBron 16, so there's going to be that nostalgia associated with it. I actually think that shoe is going to sell out faster, and that shoe is probably going to be worth even more money on the resale market. So I would try to get my hands on that shoe as soon as possible if you want to get it. I would not sleep on it the way that you were able to sleep on the 16s. But all in all, it's a really solid shoe. I like the colors. I'm interested to see how people dress it up and how people actually put some fits together with it. It'll be interesting to see. But with all of that out of the way, give me you guys' thoughts. Let me know what you guys think about the LeBron 16 Superman. Was this one that was on your radar to grab? Were you able to get yourself a pair of these, or did you unfortunately take the L on this one? Not only that, but are you planning on grabbing that LeBron 3 when it comes out as well? As always, I want to thank you guys for joining me here today on Sneaker Fetish, taking a look at these LeBrons with me for a couple minutes, unboxing them with me. Remember, if you're not subscribed yet, be sure to click that subscribe button right down there. We would love to have you here in the Sneaker Fetish family to make sure that you don't miss out on any more heat, because I guarantee you, I got a lot more heat on the way. And of course, I go by the name of Kari. I want to thank you guys for joining me here today on Sneaker Fetish, and until next time, I'm out.